Bonjour, everyone. It is Sue with Sue is Retiring to France on a Shoestring. Thank you for joining me here today. I've got another update video on progress, which I actually recorded yesterday, but then I realized that this thing didn't have battery. So I recorded about a 12-minute video that I'm re-recording today. So there you have it. It's still very cold here, and it's going to stay cold through Saturday, as I understand it. Today, I didn't get a ton of stuff done. In fact, I got almost nothing done. But yesterday, I got an amazing amount of things done, or at least also had progress in other areas, even though I didn't do anything to affect it, at least yesterday. So first things first, Monday, I received 2 pieces of mail that was very exciting. Each piece of mail was from France, and it contained an EV, an electric vehicle charging card for 2 different networks that I had learned about on the appropriate Facebook pages. So now I am set to go for the trip in a couple of weeks. I think I mentioned that I am renting an electric vehicle, and these will help make processing the payment for the charging a lot easier than using a debit card or a credit card from the United States. Yay me for getting that done early. Another thing that was good yesterday was boxing up another group of 5 or 6 items to donate and get those out of the house, which just feels really good getting that stuff done, even if they're little things. In fact, today, although it has been a runaround outside of the house day, all day today, I think by the time I get home in another half hour or so, it'll be 7 hours. So tonight, I probably should do a little bit of some scanning to see if I can ditch another 1 or 2 things. We'll see. Yesterday, I also made progress in selling my items. And in fact, I was able to sell my Jackery portable power station for exactly what I listed it for on Facebook, of all places, which typically has people wanting to pay 5 cents for everything, correct? And in fact, I had to go through 8 different people first before the gentleman who purchased it recognized what a good value it was and snapped it up. I was grateful to him. He was very grateful because he needed the battery backup for his construction site. So win-win all around. So why was I out of the house for so long today? Well, I went to go work out, and then I traveled from my house about 50 miles away to go and donate plasma, blood plasma. And I want to talk a little bit about that because it's an area where it's almost kind of taboo in a way. When you donate whole blood, you donate a pint of blood, and then you have to wait another 6 to 8 weeks, I guess it is, to be able to donate more. Plasma, however, you can donate up to twice a week if you are so inclined, and you get paid for it. And this is something that, again, most people don't want to talk about because they have a misconception of the people that go to donate blood are nothing but vagrants and drug addicts and alcoholics and things like that. And it couldn't be further from the truth. I've always been interested in donating plasma and blood. I've donated blood since I was 18 years old. But this is the first time I've lived close enough to a place and was able to go and actually take the time that it takes to do a plasma donation. Typically, you're there for about an hour, and while they are taking your blood out, they're taking the specific items that they want out of the plasma itself, and then certain proteins and things like that. And then they put it all back into you with saline solution. So you're not losing your red blood cells or most of the elements in your bloodstream, but you are providing needed elements, and they make life-saving medications for people that don't have enough of these elements in their own bloodstream. I like doing it for two reasons. First of all, I like doing it because I feel like it's the right thing to do. I have very good health. I have very robust bloodstream, and I'm totally fine with donating what I can from my blood to help others be able to live better lives. But let's not ignore the fact that it is a way to make easy money. In fact, the place that I go to had a promotion for brand new donors running in October, which is when I started up, and I made $800 in the month of October. And then in any other week since then, if I'm donating once, it is a $40 payment. And if you donate twice, it's $125 in total. So that's not chump change when you think about it. All of the money that I have made and will continue to make for the next couple of weeks goes into my emergency fund. I don't touch it. I don't see it. And I don't know why there is such a stigma against donating plasma. Again, I think it's because people think that it's just, for the less fortunate of us to donate body parts, if you want to look at it that way. But if there's anybody out there in the United States, at least, who is watching this and is trying to come up with a way to make some extra cash, maybe to pay off Christmas bills, maybe to get a little bit further ahead, I definitely urge you to check it out in your area. I can't say enough about it. The people who work there are fantastic. The people that come in there are pretty awesome. And in fact, the place I go is very close to Fort Hood. And you would be amazed at the number of military that donate plasma. Every single time I have gone there, I have seen probably no fewer than 8 to 10 other people that are popping over from the base, or maybe they're on their way into a shift or coming off of a shift to donate plasma as well. So give it a thought. I certainly enjoy doing it more than I would doing a lot of online surveys or other things to make quick cash. And although after I retired at the end of May in 2024, I thought I was going to want to do all sorts of creative things with my narration and voiceover business, I just never got the interest to do it. I kind of feel that it was a good final door closing on that part of my life. The nice thing about moving to France is that the visa that I am going over on does not allow me to work in any capacity whatsoever. And I think that's fantastic because I do have a tendency to be a workaholic, but if I'm expressly forbidden to work by the conditions of my residing in a certain place, then by all means, I will abide by that. And for me, another thing that I enjoy about the blood plasma donation process is that it's a good hour to and from the facility where I donate. And I have been able to use all of that time to enrich myself with audiobooks and also YouTube videos playing in the background on listening to French and trying to absorb it in the auditory sense as opposed to doing traditional lessons. And I think it's helped a lot. It's not time wasted. And as a typical Midwesterner, we love our car rides. So that's always nice too. So that's it for today. And so bonjour, bonsoir, au revoir, and I will see you all again shortly. Bye-bye.